How's everybody doing today? I know y'all not used to seeing me on this side of the camera, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing this. I'm taking a page from the book of D-Dog and Keyshawn and Shelton, and I'm gonna start putting up videos of my thoughts, basically on gaming or any other fucking thing I can come up with. But I want to tell you a little story a little situation that I came across when I was at Midwest, had me thinking. Vi was playing this guy, and Vi had Ryu, and the guy had Blanca, and they were on the stream. So if you know the match that I'm talking about, you just got a little better insight on it. But something that Vi said that kind of stuck with me, that kind of it gnawed at me when I first heard it, but I didn't think about it until later. After Vi beat the guy, the first thing he said to him was, this ain't gonna be verbatim, but it's something to this effect where, why didn't you pick the other Ultra, meaning Ultra 2? And the guy didn't say anything. And Vi followed that up with, I can't throw fireballs when you have Ultra 2. Now let me tell you what it actually transpired here. I want you to think about this for a second. A top player tells another person that when this happens, I can't do this. It wasn't no maybe, it wasn't no I can figure it out and get around. He said, I can't throw fireballs. Now, if you know anything about Street Fighter, you know how important fireballs are to Ryu, especially somebody like Blanca. And I pulled the guy to the side earlier, or later on that day, and said, asked him, why don't you play Ultra 2 with Blanca? Because he had a pretty good Blanca. It wasn't bad at all. And I asked him, I said, well, why don't you pick Ultra 2? And he looked at me, he said, because I can't do the motion. And I didn't even know at that time that Ultra was the Flashkick super. Meaning defensive crouch to offensive, back to defensive, to up. And then you hit the 3 kicks. I didn't know that. I didn't really give it much thought until that moment. But it dawned on me that even in this day and age, a lot of people don't understand how to do that super. And I'm going to tell you, years ago, I actually, this is back in Alpha 2, I played Charlie. And one thing, I played him because I liked his flash kick super. So I had to actually train myself to not only be able to perform that super, but understand what inputs you needed to do it consistently, especially in a combo. So I found that out back when it was Alpha 2 in its heyday. I'll put that up in a minute. But I learned how to do that super back then. What I'm going to do is give you an understanding of how I do the super. And if it can help you out, then by all means, take it and run with it. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, and we're back. I got it set up to for you to view Guile, and figured he was the best one to try this out on. First motion is, of course, down back charge like you would a normal flash kick, of course. But what I do is I do the motion for a sonic boom without hitting the button. So that's my first contact. Because for me, I am a lot better at doing moves if I can put it into one fluid motion. So I'm not going from down back to here to down offensive crouch and then to back and then up. So the first component, the first part is a sonic boom without hitting the punch button. The second motion, still flowing into my idea of doing one full motion, one motion is I do a spinning pile driver backwards. So and you can see the inputs on that. Let me zoom in on that for you. See, we got here right here, that's the down back. Then the forward, that's the sonic boom motion. And then I roll it all the way back to back flip or up and hit the kick. See, I didn't need that last component there. So I was probably like 1 or 2 frames behind, which Justin Wong or Sanford Kelly would actually take advantage of somehow, because it happens. But yeah, from offensive crouch, actually went down for a bit, sonic boom, and then just roll it back to a back flip, to a spinning pile driver. So if you know how to do those 2 components and you play a charged character that has this motion, you can break it down, you can simplify it and keep it as simple and basic as possible for yourself. And you can see it's only 1, 2 unnecessary contacts that I did, which for me is pretty, I'll take that any day, but a sonic boom and then a spinning pile driver backwards will give you the desired effect. And if you can mix it up with that character, and of course that applies to the Ultra also. So sonic boom without hitting the button, and then sonic boom without hitting the button, and then a spinning pile driver to back flip. Boom! I like that super. And I would say in a match, my ability to get that off is probably about 80 to 85, maybe 90%. Under pressure, of course, for me it's a lot less, but in a casual match, 80, 90, 85% easy. Once you get used to it, and you're not, I can do it the way that it shows, but in a match, it's a lot easier for me to do my method, which is the whole point of me figuring it out for myself. So I really hope this helps somebody. If it helps you, let me know, leave a comment. That if one person leave a comment and say, yes, that helped me out 5% and how to do that better, I'm happy. But I got a couple of other ways that I do certain moves. Nothing as elaborate as this, but still, it's whatever you're working with, But see y'all later, and take it easy. Let me know what you think.